Hi, I'm Laurie.
And I'm Greg, and together we're known as Lolly and Pops.
And we're about to embark on a cruise from Tampa, Florida to Lisbon, Portugal.
But we took a sideways trip to get here.
We took a road trip from Gulf Shores, Alabama to Tampa, Florida over 2 days. And we want to tell you how we planned our adventures and how we got to this point, and then also share some pictures of our trip along the way. So stay tuned. So people ask me often, how do we keep up with everything and how do we plan? So I have someone come over a little bit later that will help me with the spreadsheet. We use Travel Spend, and that helps us to keep up with most of the things that we have, and we can keep up with that in real time. As we go somewhere, we go out to eat, we go to the store, I can put that in right away, and it helps me keep up with what the daily budget is, what our monthly budget is, and it keeps me from leaving out things. Okay, and our travels would not be complete if we didn't have a map to show where we've been. So we've had this for a little over a year, and we've kind of kept up with the places that we've gone. So if you can see, like, I spent time in Alaska, we went to Mexico, we've been to the islands, and we've been to Italy, and then I also include the places that we will be going, such as Southeast Asia. Now, when I'm home, there is so much to keep up with, so many places that we have planned, that I have resorted to a whiteboard where I can keep up with what have I done? Do I have an accommodation? Do I have transportation? Do I need a visa? And the dates which we're traveling. So it may be an archaic way of keeping up with things, but I'm a pencil and paper kind of girl, so it works really well for me. So we start out armed with our ChatGPT itinerary and our trusty Rand McNally road map. And we really lucked out on our rental vehicle, so we had a nice comfy ride along the way. Here we are, headed out on our road trip to Tampa from Pensacola, and so far we've been about 15 minutes trying to get the right direction to get out of Pensacola. Apple Maps is sort of taking us in circles, but here we go. Crossing over, what do we cross over? Pensacola Bay to Gulf Breeze, Florida. We crossed the bridge along the Emerald Coast into Destin, Florida, and you can see from the water how pretty it is with the greens and the turquoise blue. Are we having a good time?
Absolutely.
We are in Grayton Beach. We're not sure what little town we're in, just driving through, but traffic is not moving really fast. It's a cute little town, more touristy, more modern. So we drove along 30A through Florida, which is one of the most popular scenic routes, and we went through several small towns. Again, we don't know the name of each of them, but it seemed to be a very popular place, and we even passed by the town square. So we decided to take the scenic route along the Panama City beach, and traffic soon backed up, but it didn't take us long to figure out that it was the acrobatics in the sky that people were watching. And after quite an air show, we drove on to Apalachicola, Florida, best known for its oysters from Indian River. And the well-known tap room looked like a good place for us to stop. And yes, we did indulge in some really fresh oysters from Indian River, a local delicacy. We then had fish and chips, also with fresh catch of the day. And we learned about the Cook Insurance Building and the Singer's Saloon and Pool Hall. And the real advice from the brewery: drink beer, pet dogs. Seeing that it was still early, we decided to drive on a little further through the night. So the next day we made it into Tampa, just a few minutes walk from the cruise terminal. We had a bite to eat at the City Dog Cantina. Yeah, sure did. We took a walk around a few blocks downtown before we returned to get ready for our cruise the next day. Now, downtown Tampa is a happening place, and we were able to listen to the bands from our room and also from the rooftop. You may actually hear some in the background. So tomorrow morning we board the Norwegian Star, and we will be on the ship for a 14-day cruise to Lisbon. One of the things that we've noticed when we travel is we always are so excited to come back home weighing less than we did when we left. And then after we're home for a little while, it sort of creeps back up on us. So we're going to try to do better this time, but everyone knows that on a cruise you tend to eat more, and the average person gains about 5 to 7 pounds. So our challenge, my challenge on this cruise is that I intend to lose the 5 pounds instead of gain the 5 pounds, even with all the food and drink there is on board. So stay tuned and I'll let you know how I did on that.
And I'm not your average person. I might gain 10 to 20 pounds.
Thanks for watching our video and joining along as we prepare to cruise to Lisbon, Portugal. If you're already a subscriber, we thank you for coming back. If you're new to us, then thank you for watching. We hope that you will subscribe and like our channel. Here's to love, laughter, and adventure. Bye.
Bye.